Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So I've taken the liberty of traveling a bit. We were at the end of last episode in Weissenhaven, and I was going to start the episode in Saddleburg, but we can't take work in castles yet, at least not this faction's castles. So there was nothing there for us, so I just decided to move on to Helvik, where we are starting now. I have added a few names and changed around a few characters, so I'll introduce you guys to them first, and then we'll take a look at the job here in Helvik. So, we picked up 2 new characters last time, but I made a switch because somebody submitted a very Eastern name for a character from the South, and I thought that appearance-wise, this character formerly named Murdoch fit really well. So, Hassan Ibn Sabah is our crossbowman now, and I moved Murdoch with his full name over to one of our new characters. So this guy's now Murdoch Blackheart, and then the final addition is Grim the Fearless. So these two were our new characters, but again, these two sort of swapped names. Anyways, we are here in Helvik, where apparently people are going missing, and so we will need to help them out with that. They've also got ambushed trade routes, and so I'm willing to bet that this contract has something to do with that. So a man sitting on his porch leans forward at the very sight of you. He points a finger. Well, if it ain't the sellsword everyone's been talking of. You look around before nodding. He grins and hoots and hollers. Hell, it's damn nice seeing you around again. And it'd be short of me not to tell you that Werner the Younger has been trying to find you. Go and see him. Tell him I sent you. Maybe he'll send me a reward. Probably just a bunch of flowers, that bastard. Or a cat. Who wants a cat? Why did he ever send me a cat? I told him I hate cats. As the man rabbles on, you quietly take your leave. Werner the Younger is listening to the talk of a few peasants when you find him. When they see you, they quickly depart, leaving a man with a satchel in hand. He holds it up. There's crowns in here. Crowns that those people are giving me to give someone, anyone, to help us. People are disappearing. Sellsword, and when they're found, they're not just dead, but mangled, mutilated. Everyone's too scared to go anywhere. He stares into the sack, then looks at you. I do hope you're interested in this task. Let's talk pay. He nods. You look able, so I'm willing to pay quite a bit. You are to receive 140 crowns in advance and another 550 when the job is done. I'll accept that. Someone brought up a good point in the comments of the last video that by haggling, I am reducing the amount of relationship I can gain with these villages. And at this point, I'm more concerned about making money and getting by than boosting our relations, but that is something to consider as we move forward. So this seems like a fair price. I'm not going to try to haggle any further. Let's accept. That 140 should be enough of an advance to get us through the next couple days, and then that 550 will help us maybe get a little bit more armor or weapons or something. Okay, so we'll accept. And I'm willing to bet we're facing, what were they, dire wolves or something? I feel like every time I got one of these in earlier versions of the game it was dire wolves, but I suppose it could be other things. So we see tracks down this way. You stumble across a corpse in the grass. Ordinarily, the dead aren't that much of a surprise. There are people everywhere, so it's only a matter of time until you see a body here and there. Except this one has a huge gash mark down the back and its organs missing. Murdoch Blackheart walks up. The organs are gone because of wolves, or maybe even rabbits. What, you ain't ever heard of a really hungry rabbit? He spits and chews on a fingernail. Anyhow, the markings, that ain't the work of no rabbit or hound or whatever. That's something bigger, more dangerous. You thank the man for his astute observations and tell him to rejoin the ranks. Alright, so yeah, let's keep moving. As the company takes a break, you decide to address the men. We have to choose a new ambition. So brothers, I want everybody to know the Ferrymen are not just cutthroats and errand boys, but skilled fighters of the first order. Word of our deeds must spread so that merchants and noblemen are begging us to take their contracts. What do you tell the men the company will set out to do? We need a battle standard. Let's see. We have to visit every settlement, or discover the unknown and plunder it. We already discovered a few of these, so maybe we should do this because we already know where a handful are. I'm going to pick that one. Choose the lowest hanging fruit and all that. So, these guys have covered quite a lot of ground. Oh, don't make me... Oh, Nachzehrers, okay. Let's lure them onto more solid footing. Actually, fighting them in the marshes may have been to our advantage, but here we are. We have many Nachzehers. They're all the small ones. So as long as we don't let them eat each other, we should be alright. Okay, so yeah. Oh no, there's a big guy. Yeah, that's a real big one. Or is that a medium one? It's been a while, so I have to refresh my memory as to what each one looks like. But if you're not familiar with these guys, they eat. And when they eat, they get bigger. And eventually they'll get big enough where they can swallow your man whole. So, it's advised that you don't let them eat. 36, 38, 38, 38. Well, let's put an arrow in this guy. No luck. Luckily for us, we are playing on a pretty hilly map, and we seem to be right at the peak of a hill, so I think if we can get up to this line here, we should be able to hold it. I just wish we could... we might be able to do it. We might be able to get up here and spear wall. But we'll see. Okay, so what are we looking at? 38, 48. Let's fire on the big guy. He is going to take the most hits to bring down after all. Can you do the same for me here? 64, nice. Okay. Put a little bit of a hurt on him. Okay, so I think we'll want to be on these three right here. Because they can't get up to this one. This is too high. That one could be reached from here, as could that one, and then this one, they'd have to go from here to there. Yeah. So Uhtred should probably be in this middle one here. Callahan will put there on the spear wall. Yarin, I think, needs to be there. The issue is, let's bring this down. Yeah, so that is adjacent. The question then becomes, do I put him here? Well, he won't be able to get here and spear wall, so maybe I'd put him there anyways. But that's unfortunate. Okay, here's what we'll do. You're going to go there and spear wall, but this is going to be temporary. Where are you going to go? I think he needs to be on this side because that's where the big guy is. So... I don't want to jump you that far over, though. I guess we'll do that. We'll lean heavy on their right flank, our left flank, and have him just try to chop stuff up and, well, come crashing down on that edge. So this is where things get tricky. Okay, so, yeah. I think for this turn, he's going to go there, but that's going to be temporary. And then Murdoch, you're going to go here. Aldrich, you need to eventually be where Murdoch is, so move over there. Orca, let's put you there. That should allow you to hit all three of those, hopefully. And Uhtred, that'll be the end of your turn. So let's see what they decide to do. Just test our spears. Hopefully they hold. Oh, one of them got through. Spear walls against these enemies are especially effective because they will just constantly throw themselves against it. And if they die to your spear wall, their corpses will be in that protected area. Okay, so that is the big guy. That's the medium one there. Anyways, their corpses will be in that spear wall covered area, so it'll be harder for them to go and eat those corpses, which is good for you, or me, or whoever's playing. Let's see. 32, is that the best we've got? I think so. We'll try to clear that one off the spot so that we can continue our spear wall. I wonder, is it worth trying to set you up there? For now, let's just hop you here so that you can still fire. I'm just going to fire into the middle of that crowd. Wow, you couldn't hit one in that big group there. But he should be safe there. So that allows him to fire without any intervention from, you know, our own guys getting in the way. Nice, nice. Keep him back. Oh, he got through on the last try. Let's have you wait. Orca, I would like it if you could lay into the big guy. No, damn. Okay, Uhtred. We need him gone. But I'm wondering if Callahan can do that himself. Yeah, attack this guy. Come on. Well, there's one hit at least. Callahan, clear him off you, and then get back in your spirit wall. Murdoch, I need you to wait. Yarn, I need you to wait. Maynor can't spear wall because this guy is on him. Once we have Spearmaster, we'll be able to persist with spear wall through that. We won't be able to initiate it again. But once your spear wall is compromised, without that perk, they won't get any more hits off. So we do need that eventually. But for now, we'll just lay into that guy as best we can. Grim, I think you need to be... They're not really attacking down here, are they? So Grim is actually going to hold that. I think Aldrich is going to move there. Ulrich, as much as I'd like to hop you down here and attack this guy, we need to wait, because I don't want you getting surrounded. Even if you have high ground, I'd prefer you not get surrounded. Murdoch, do I want to keep you over here, or... There's only so many people we can fit on that side, so let's have him wait. And Yaren... Not sure what I want to do with you. Let's see. Can they not get up there? Oh, they can't. Or maybe? I don't know. It's difficult to see what's happening right here, but I don't know that they can get up that way. At all. So they might not even try it. I'm going to send Yaren around here, and we'll see where we can fit him in. Oh, wow, look at you on the first try. They are going to try to flank. So we'll see what we can do about that. Okay, Franklin. 55 on the big one. Nice. So he's out of the fight. That's good. We don't need to worry about attacking him anymore. He should die to attacks of opportunity. That was a good hit, but unfortunately it wasn't a kill. 30, 29, 30, 39, 70. Well, I'll take the best. Wow, you missed on a 70. Okay. No luck. There's a hit. John. Let's not chance any friendly fire. 8, 9. Okay, just fire over there. Yeah, no dice. Aldrich, I need you in that spot. Ulrich, I need you to land some hits if you don't mind. And Murdoch, you start moving over there to help out. Okay, Maynor. Perfect. Let's get your spear wall back up. That only worked because this guy is fleeing. If he wasn't fleeing, that wouldn't be allowed. I need Yaren where Ulrich is, unfortunately. Can I get you to there? No. Well, let's put you here for now. And I'll spear wall in case they try to get into adjacency with you. You keep up your spear wall, not that it's really going to matter. They might test him, they might not. Come on, get the kill. Alright, well he's fleeing. Close enough. Okay, so you're locked in with Ulrich now. Nicely done. Oh, that one just ate. Man, he jumped on that corpse quick. That's why it's nice when they die in your spear wall range. Okay, so 58 or 64. Let's take the 64. Nice. I can still move you. Question is, do I want to? Well, you can't attack this turn, so it might be better to... I'm just going to keep you there. Who cares? Okay, Orca. Well, these guys are both going to die anyways. Why don't you finish off the big guy? And that'll be your turn. Franklin, shoot this guy back here for me. Oh, oh well. Ulrich, nice, beheaded him. I wonder... Might be able to trap that guy down there if I put Ulrich here. Let's do that. So now they're locked in combat. Uhtred, let's move you up to, say, there. And have you attack that guy. That works, I suppose. Hassan, reload, fire there. Nicely done. John, fire there. Cool, 2 hits. Murdoch, start moving around that way. Yaren, start moving that way as well. Callahan, let's put you... Sure. Maynor right there. Go ahead and stab him once for me. Oh, you can attack them both. Good. Well, they can both attack you, so that's something to worry about as well. Grim. Oh, you're fatigued, right? Probably didn't need to do that last spear wall. It just wasted his energy. That just shredded your armor. Can you attack him from there? I don't think so. Yeah, too high in elevation. If you go there, you can attack him on the next turn, though. Actually, no, you can't, because it's a difference of 2 tiles height-wise. So, unfortunately, these guys aren't going to be a whole lot of help here. Yeah. I need to move them in closer like that. Ouch. They sure do hit hard. If you get there, I think you can fire down on them, though. Uhtred. Let's hop you into there. Nicely done. Ulrich. Sweet. We got an injury out of that. Hassan. I think you can fire safely from there. And John... We'll put you as close as we can. Not going to get there this turn, though. Okay, keep moving. Who do we got? Yaren. Yaren, I think that spot is low ground. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Is it possible to get to there? It is. Okay, yeah, do that. Callahan, see what you can do with your spear. Not a whole lot, unfortunately. Maynor. Can you finish him? Alright, that guy's fleeing. No, we're running him down. We're already here. We've got him surrounded. No reason to let them go. Right, you needed to get to lower ground, so why don't you wait? Orca, you can't attack, even if it's only this guy. At least that'll let us consolidate. Cool. Franklin, you should be able to fire straight down. Well done. He's fleeing. Ulrich, can you finish him? Yes. Sweet. So 3 level ups there, and nobody significantly hurt. Maynard took a little bit of damage. His armor was pretty beat up already, and so that just made it worse. Callahan got hit the hardest. His armor was at full health, but it's not going to be nearly so after that. We did get some Nachzerer horns that we might be able to sell, though. Okay, so let us return. And make some money finally. If we're lucky, they'll have another job for us there. If not, we're going to go maybe look at these ruined dwellings. A successful hunt indeed. Okay, so first of all, who's here to hire? Nobody that I am too keen on hiring. Here, they're only going to give us 54. I'm going to see if we can do better than 54 somewhere else. I'll take that, though. And that smoked ham is not a terrible price, so I will grab 2 of those. And we're broke again. Tools and supplies are actually a fair price here, so I'm going to buy that as well. That pretty much runs us out of money once more, but at least we have food and supplies again. And that is by far the cheapest I've seen tools and supplies. So we'll keep that in mind. I'd like more bandages too, but I'm already a bit uncomfortable at how much money we've spent. So we'll leave it at that. We'll peek in here, not that we can afford anything, but just taking a look. Okay. So there was no work, right? Yeah, no work. We either go up to Helvigburg, or we go out west here to these ruined dwellings. Alright, so I don't feel super comfortable with not knowing what we're up against this early on, so I think we'll hold off on that as much as I'd like to clear the ambition. See, I don't know. It should count. That should count. We did discover it. It's just, I don't know if you need to do it in like one fluid, like find it and destroy it right then, but we did discover this. I'm not going to risk it right now. I think it's too early. So let's go up to Helvigburg and see if we can't find some more work. Actually, it's been a day. Maybe Helvig will have something new. No? Okay. Well, we're back on the road. Let's keep going. Along the way, Ulrich the Oathsworn, always the sort to take one for the company, seems to have single-handedly helped the resolve of the men. As one sellsword explains it, I don't know how to explain it. As another more articulate mercenary says, it's like he's more than just a sword for hire, you know? He's someone we can depend on, like a brother. But not a whole brother, obviously. More like a half-brother. A bro, if you will. Oh, God. It looks like we had some people gain some resolve, and morale has improved. So Ulrich the Oathsworn is the best. Cool. That's great. I might put him... Is he one of the original companions? Oh, I forgot to level these guys up. We should do that. He is. He's also a team player. So, when we start choosing positions in this company, I might give him some of the stuff. I can't remember what there is. There's the banner, and then there's like, I think it's like a sergeant's designation or something. They added it in 1.0, but I can't remember what it's called. But I might give him one of those. Let's see. You need more fatigue. I'm gonna go 3, 4, 3. As much as I'd love to give him more melee skill, he's got 2 stars in that, so I feel like anything less than a 4, anything less than a roll of 4 is kind of wasted. For perks, I am a bit tempted to go brawny. Rally might be good on someone like him, if he's going to be our leader, but that remains to be seen. Bullseye isn't necessary. Colossus is good. I mean, more hit points is always good. Brawny will free up some of his fatigue, though. It'll take him from 68 to probably give him, like, at least 10. I'm gonna go Colossus. Let's give him the hit points. So 69 up to 86. That's a pretty substantial jump. And that should help keep him alive, which is important. Murdoch. Let's see. You could certainly use some melee defense. Although, again, a roll of 3 feels poor on something with 2 stars. I'll take 3 fatigue as well. And I'd like to get you resolved, but a 2 is the worst you could do right now. So I'll take the 4 hit points, I guess. It's hard to go wrong with that. We'll make you a student so that your next level up comes a little bit sooner. Finally, Orca of the Wild Folk. I'll do 3 fatigue, although he's actually doing pretty well on fatigue. Hit points, resolve, or... You know what? Cancel that roll. Hit points, fatigue, and melee skill. He's got enough fatigue in my book. At least at this juncture. We might want to get him more very soon, but 121 I think is higher than most people, so That should be fine. He's wearing fairly light armor, so he's got 101, which is a lot better than everybody in our front line right now. Now we can choose a perk for him. What I generally like to do with people in the back line is get them quick hands and then give them javelins and a polearm so that they can, or even a crossbow. Sometimes a crossbow. But I like them to be able to fire and then switch to melee combat when the enemy closes. He doesn't have a whole lot of range skill right now, so it might be better to go a different way. 9 lives is a good perk too. I usually take that later though. Bags and belts, Pathfinder, quick hands, steel brow. He shouldn't be getting hit in the head. He doesn't have a helmet on anyways. Fortified mind. Dodge might be good on him in the back line. The issue is his initiative good enough to justify it? Based on everybody else, I'd say so, because it looks like he has the highest initiative in the party. So I will give him dodge, and that should make him a little bit less vulnerable to enemy archers since he doesn't have a shield. And we can play that to his advantage in melee combat as well, because again, he won't have a shield to protect him there either. So that is, I think, a decent way to play that. Okay, hopefully. Oh no, this is a walled castle as well. They're not going to have any work for us. We're probably gonna have to go over to Skalestead. Yeah, it's still locked. But no, they're not going to pay us much for that either. Tools and supplies aren't terribly priced here, so if we're really desperate, we know where to return. I'd really like to grab some of this headgear and armor, but we just don't have the funds at the moment. I wonder if we're not going to be able to do any better than 50. We'll see. I'll hold on to him a little bit longer, because that's not significantly better or worse than what we saw before. There's a temple. I don't think anybody needs to be treated, no. Training hall, weaponsmith, some cool stuff here. Nothing we can afford, though. Also an armorer. This place has everything. So much cool stuff. So much cool stuff. I'm going to have to decide. That's interesting. So this is new. Right-click or drag onto an armor carried by the current selected character in order to permanently fuse. So you can attach these leather shoulder guards to an existing armor. I don't know if there's any limitations. It looks like this just increases the durability though, but that's essentially hit points for armor, so it means it'll last a little bit longer. But that's cool. It's permanent though, so once you do it, that's it. Nothing that I can afford there, unfortunately, but we'll keep moving. I already clicked on that. Why did I do it again? And as much as I'd like to... Ooh, he's potentially really good, though. I don't need a 13th person right now. He wouldn't be able to see combat, or somebody else would have to sit out, and that wouldn't suit us very well, because people tend to not like sitting out of combat. And as I don't have anybody who has picked up a trait that makes them okay with it, I don't think that's a good call. Alright, so they have 2 jobs for us. Let's see what they are. As you enter Theobald, the Elder's room, he and one of his servants are nailing a box shut. Good seeing you, Sellsword. One moment, please. No, idiot. Hold the nail that way. Blah, blah, blah. We've heard this little back and forth before. He needs a crate delivered to Weissenhaven. About a day southwest by road. We just came from there, or at least that's where we ended the last episode. How much are we talking? I'll accept this, but I'm going to ask for some time to think about it. I want to know what this other contract is. Same guy. Stares out the window. Important delivery to Hofschlag, roughly 2 days southeast. He's paying less for this, and it's further away. Oh, but he's paying a couple crowns per head. I will accept this as well, but I think I'm going to take the other one first. This one takes us back where we were, and we know exactly how far it is. I don't know where this one is, but they said it was further away. So this one's closer. We know where it is. We'll accept. And we will head back. Let's speed things along. But that's our destination. And we pray that we have enough money to get us there. They might have work for us too. That is village after all. And if they don't, we can go back to Helvik, who's been pretty good to us. Actually, Schwartbuck might as well. We know that that's a village too. Keeping an eye out for any enemies. Although I don't think there's going to be much on the road brazen enough to attack us right now. We are at a pretty good party size at this point. Although those Nachzehrers did come after us, and so they certainly felt like they could win, or at least had a chance to. Because enemies will flee from you. What's happening here in a battle site? It could have been a militia taking out some bandits or something, so it's not necessarily danger. Could actually mean the opposite. So 203. We should be up to about 500 when we complete this. Luckily they gave us a small advance, otherwise we'd be in real bad shape. Crowns, well deserved. Oh, they have some work for us here too. We got witch burnings happening. That's fun. A couple of bleeding goats are being led down the road. They shuffle through the mud, prodding their noses through the muck and somehow finding things to chew up. Their shepherd plants his cane in the ground. Hey there, mercenary. Burke the trade master's been looking for you. Find Burke the trade master reading a scroll. He throws the paper at you and asks you to read off the names. The handwriting is difficult, but not more so than the names themselves. Stop and apologize, stating you're not from these parts. The man nods and takes the scroll back. It's alright, Sellsword. If you're wondering, those were the names of men, women, and children who have passed in the last week. Last week? There were a lot of names on that list. The man seemingly read to you. No. I screwed that up completely. Last week? There were a lot of names on that list. The man, seeming to read to you, nods somberly. There we go. Aye, we're in a bad way. So many lives lost. We believe this to be the work of foul creatures, beasts beyond our ability to reason. Obviously, we'd like you to go find and destroy them. Would you be interested in such a task, mercenary? Depends how much it pays. 660. We'll accept. And accept. Why not? Could be more Nachzehrers. Could be, again, direwolves or something. Could be any manner of beast. Oh, it's more Nachzehrers. Okay. They are coming straight at us. Well, we will fight them, but I believe we're out of time, so we're going to have to end it here for today, and we will deal with them in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.